All right, guys, in this video, I'm going to give you my #1 tip on how to use the hourly volume profile when you're day trading the NASDAQ futures, the ES, gold, silver, whatever it is. I use this in my own trading every single day. It's one of the reasons I have such a high degree of accuracy in the live trading room on YouTube, which you can come check out and see for yourself. People often ask me, how are you picking these levels again and again and again on so many different markets throughout the day? Well, this is how we're doing it. I'm going to show you. #1, of course, I'm using Owings market analysis, which you can see here on the right. This is the hourly chart here. This is the NASDAQ from yesterday. Doesn't matter what day this is. The example is just to show you how this works, and you can use it on any market on any single day and really any time frame. I'm showing you on the hourly because for me, this is one of the key ways that I like to use the volume profile. So let's go ahead and get into it. I also think it's one of the most easy and simple ways to use it. I get it when you're looking at a volume profile composite or you're looking at the daily volume profile. It can seem a little daunting. There's so many peaks and valleys. You don't really know what to make of it. So I want to make this video as easy as possible. My #1 tip to help your trading. Okay. So let's say that, you're looking for hourly support. So here in the NASDAQ, I've got my OMA here. It's dropping down into a nice pocket. And I would say, you know what, there could be a lot of support here because we are coming out of this exhaust here from earlier in the day. There was a lot of support there because we rallied, and now we're pulling back to sort of test this overall level. So if I might be wondering whether or not there's support here and whether or not I want to go long, what would I do? Well, #1, I would look at where we are within the daily, weekly context and what the market is expected to do overall. But the key thing with the volume profile is as this market is sucking back up into the hourly close, just look at the volume profile, you guys, and you can see all this volume down here got put in at the low area of the bar. You can see the volume profile in orange sticking out here. And this black line here, this is where the bar actually closed. So that close is that close right there. So what does this tell you? This just tells you that this big fat chunk of volume down there, there was a ton of activity. There were lots of people duking it out, buying and selling. And after all that activity, prices just gently raised back up and closed up off the low of the bar. I mean, this is going to tell you that there is, at least for right now, a lot of support here because you can see the auction, you can see all the volume, and you can see what it did to the actual hourly bar. It lifted it, meaning the sellers were not in control there. The buyers were in control. So this is so important. Now, one other way you can use this is that if you think, for example, that the market is going to break out, right? I just gave you an example of a market where maybe you want to buy support or sell resistance, but let's look at an example here of the NASDAQ where, maybe you're interested in, going with the breakout, right? So when you see this bar here, okay, you see that bar breaking out, right? And you've got to use volume profile with your trading tools. If you use moving averages or MACD or whatever else it is that you use, I use OMA because it's extremely accurate. So I can see here, because of my methodology, that the hourly is going for congestion exit to the downside and that we're likely to see some serious follow through at least for the next hour here, right? So what do? I look over at the volume profile. In this case, you're looking at this volume profile here, right? And you see here, you've got 3 separate distributions, right? But look what you have at the bottom here. Do you see how it closed right there? And you have all that volume coming in down there. That's telling you that you've got a lot of selling volume coming in on this hourly bar, because when you look at the volume profile here and you look at it within the context of the bar, it's so important. Let's look at one other example. I could go through these all day, you guys. In the end, you've got to do your research on how your methodology matches up to your volume profile. I show you how accurate mine is every single day when I live stream on YouTube, and I hope that you'll stop by and check it out and see for yourself, because it'll really help your trading. Yesterday, for example, the trade we took in copper, the short, what you can see here, look, I called this out on the live stream well in advance of it happening. You can actually see this trade because this happened right at the beginning of yesterday's stream. So go check that out. You don't have to sit through, all 4 hours. But here's copper futures, right around 8 a.m. Eastern. Now, with my Owings market analysis, I was looking for a lot of resistance up here for a variety of reasons. So when I saw the hourly chart get rejected, even though we were trending up here, I was thinking to myself, okay, we probably can go for congestion entrance down and trend reversal down for a variety of reasons. That's what I was looking for, right? So what did I do? I looked over at the volume profile. What did I see? I saw a ton of volume coming in there near the lows. In fact, the point of control shifted from here all the way down here. What did this tell us? It told us that this is likely to be strong resistance and follow through on this next bar, which is why I went short copper and how I made money. And this is how you can use it the same way. So I hope this helps. I don't see a lot of really good practical information out there on how to use the volume profile. So, I'm hoping this will help you with your trading. Come on by the live stream, stop by and see how we use this every single day while calling out, really good trades, really good directions and levels for all the futures markets inside the live stream. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.